Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Wasteland Flamethrower mod, which is being made by user Pigness. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a wonderful new makeshift style flamethrower for you to enjoy. And I quite like this thing, as I do always love seeing more makeshift style weapons getting added into the game, because I mean, come on, we're in the post-apocalypse here. Not everything's gonna be old guns, you need some thrown together ones as well. It just makes sense. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what we do get with the Wasteland Flamethrower, which in its most standard form will do 2 fire as well as 13 energy damage with the standard flamer fuel, using a fire rate, or rather with a firing rate of 90, range of 71, accuracy of 64, and a pretty heavy weight of 11.9. Pretty hefty in fact, but I mean, come on, it is a flamethrower, what are you expecting? It is a heavy weapon after all, and this thing does look pretty good. I do like the look, again, of its sort of cobbled together industrial nature, made of a variety of industrial parts from the world, and especially quite a bit of cryolator in there, but all in all, a pretty good look that I do very much enjoy on this thing. The one downside to this weapon for me is that there are not a lot of modifications. There's enough in here to make this thing more useful, and, well, by that meaning more powerful, so it's better later into the game, but still, you're not going to be doing much with this. Then again, it is a flamethrower. What else are you expecting to modify on this thing? Not really much of use for my usual love of sights, because again, flamethrower. But still, enough in here, again, at the very least, to up the damage as well as, say, the ammo capacity. So not too shabby there. Now, as for how you do get your hands on one of these lovely things, well, it's gonna be, I wouldn't say tough, but it's gonna take you maybe a bit to get, as it is added into the leveled loot list, but specifically over at Saugus Ironworks on the Forged Raider Gang. So on those guys, on occasion, you will find one of these. So it may take you a bit to find one. I actually had to kill all of those raiders in there several times before I did, but still, you know, it's a fun weapon to have once you do get it. Now let's go jump over here to take a look at the modifications we do have, and we've got a stock and barrel category. The barrel in here has a number of different barrels for upping the damage, as well as the range on this thing, and what's most interesting, and does, I think, very much fit into the whole, you know, usual Fallout wacky modifications, we also have gamma barrels, so you can not only burn your enemy, but add a bit of radiation. We've got 2 of those in here, the gamma and improved gamma. Everything else is more or less, well, not more or less, it is entirely fire, with just varying degrees of damage and range. But yeah, the gamma one is pretty interesting, and as long as you assume something actually is going to take full damage from everything, the improved gamma barrel is actually going to provide you with the most amount of damage. As for fire, you're going to go with the improved vaporization barrel, though you are losing a lot of range with that. Now then, in the stock category, we've got 3 things. The standard stock, recoil compensating, which I don't understand why, considering it's a flamethrower. Not really expecting a whole lot of recoil from it. And then a high capacity stock, which is basically the most useful one, because it is going to help with the ammo capacity. Though admittedly not by much. The standard has 40, the high capacity has 50 fuel. So it is a little bit more, but not by very much in the slightest. So let us take a look at this thing in action, and might as well go ahead and grab my 2 modified ones over here. There we go. I made one with the vaporization barrel and one with the gamma one, so we can take a look at both. The gamma one's quite fun because it actually does change the color of the flame, but standard, of course, first. The range on the basic one actually isn't too bad. You can see I've lit up all of the targets there, so yeah, not too bad at all with the range. A decent little animation there for the reload. Works with the gun quite nicely. No issues there. And of course, I do like, I'll shut up for a moment, the hissing sound when you do reload. There we go. Good times, good times. And as for our 2 modified versions, let's go to the improved vaporization. Yes, that's the red one there, which for just pure fire is going to get you your best there for damage-wise, but again, that inferior range. Though it does seem to spread out a little bit more of the fire, but as you can see, I haven't lit a single one of the targets on fire. That is definitely the inferior range on this thing. You lose, like, I think you go down to like a 1/4 of your range on this one, but it does do pretty decent damage. Now, as for the Gamma Barrel, we still do lose a bit of range on this one, I believe, like half, perhaps? Okay, never mind, it's more than half. Yeah, it's 71 on that range, and we're going down to 23 or 11. Wonderful. But I do like, again, that green flame on it. And as you can see, we are hitting that first target there with the range on this one, but we aren't getting the other 2. So, boy, that just goes to show just how little range this gets, and also, impressively, how far the range on this one is. We could probably light on fire that thing over there, maybe. Possibly. But, yeah, overall, very fun flamethrowers to play around with. So let's pop some things into the world to go and kill and test it out. I think we'll start, though, with raiders because, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to kill a Deathclaw with this just because of the range limitation. I'm pretty sure we will just die. But you get to die first, Raider Scum. Oh, yay, look at that. He burnt real good. Alright, let's pop another one in right there. Hello, you, and get some radiation. Died much more quickly, of course. And let's do that and switch over to the vaporization barrel. Hello, sir, and oh, goodbye. There we go. I had to chase him a little because he ran away, and the range on this is horrible. But you know what? What the heck? Let's get out of Deathclaw, see how this does go for us there. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay. I'm already very, very badly hurt. And we're dead. Yeah, I don't think we did any damage to him because I was trying to keep my distance from a Deathclaw, which, yeah, for when you're on those higher tier ones, doesn't really work well. Alright, well, you know what? Let's try that again real quick. And put ourselves with the better one. And, yeah, try this dude. Hello! Whoa, and he's already grabbed me. Yeah, we're gonna die. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go God mode here real quick. Beautiful. Now die, Deathclaw. So, yeah, definitely not a Deathclaw killing weapon. We are doing some alright damage to him, but the range we have to stay in to do this damage is, deadly. Very, very deadly. So yes, that is definitely one of the issues with this weapon, that the higher the damage, the less range you're going to have. So for clearing out, like, rooms and hallways with normal enemies, not too bad, but taking on a high-end enemy like a Deathclaw, yeah, not the greatest plan, but still a fun flamethrower nonetheless to have a bit of fun with. So if you'd like to take a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that's going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, I can't die. I'm in God mode. Haha! Later, folks!